Okay, now I am heading over to Egret Cove. This intersection right here is where I had gotten off the highway the first time when I headed over to Derbywood. I was basically right there, and I did what these cars are doing, and I headed right to Derbywood. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting back on I-75, and I'm continuing to head south, as though I never hit this exit at all. So by heading south, we're going to go past the Brandon exit, and we're actually going to do the exit after Brandon. So we're going to be hitting the south side of Brandon. We're actually never going to hit the actual main Brandon exit where the mall is. We've started with this one north of it, and we're going to go to the one south of it. But both of them are pretty close to the highway. That's the reason I even backtracked to the highway, is just to show you the proximity of the highway to each of these homes. Normally, after going to Derbywood, I would have just driven right through Brandon and driven to Egret. But I do want you to see in terms of the highway how it works. We're only 6 miles to the next house, like 8 minutes. So not far at all. It's a Saturday afternoon, so traffic is flowing pretty good. It does get a little busier on the weekdays, especially like 5 o'clock rush hour and stuff. But right now, there's no real slowdowns or anything. This Tampa area, they're doing, in certain places, they're widening the roads and just trying to enhance our infrastructure to handle all of this growing population. So, they're trying, and eventually it will flow right, I hope. But there's definitely some spots in different areas that have slowed down, and it can be frustrating. So here's the Brandon exit. If you want to go to the mall or many restaurants and all that, that would be your exit right there. And we're going to take the next one. We're going to go over the overpass of Brandon Boulevard here in a second. And I'll give you just a quick peek of Brandon Boulevard and the mall. Literally a quick peek, because we're just going to drive over the underpass, but I'll show it. So as I'm driving south, USF would be north, maybe in 12-15 minutes to the exit, to the USF exit. And if you want to go to Tampa General, this exit coming up here, it's called the Crosstown or Leroy Selman Expressway. It's a toll road, and it takes you right into Tampa. It's a really quick, and it is a toll road. It's like $1.50, but it's worth it. The traffic's not nearly as bad, and it takes you right into the heart of Tampa. So this exit right here would take you to Tampa General. This to the right, that's a driving range, Top Golf. So that's why you see all those. This is also brand new, kind of a outdoor tackle shop place. But this is, like I said, this is Top Golf right here. So this road right here, that would take you to the Leroy Selman's Expressway and take you into South Tampa. And right now we're only 3 miles away from Egret. So you can see how close you would be to taking that road to head into Tampa General. Or this highway system, you could head north up to USF and be there in maybe 15-20 minutes, depending on the traffic. So it definitely has close proximity to both. That's the reason I jumped back on the highway, just to show you kind of how it all works together with the highway system. So this is a side road. Like, people that have come from Brandon, the exit that we skipped, would be on this road trying to get onto I-75 to go north. So that's what this parallel road is for. If you wanted to get on I-75, you can just stay to the left. But this road also, this access road also is an exit like we're taking to the southern Brandon area. So that's why there's this parallel road to I-75, and we're gonna go this way. These two exits up ahead is whether you're gonna go north or south. Normally I go south when I take this exit, so I would go straight, but in this case we're gonna go north. I'm gonna show you real quick the plaza that's walking distance to the house, and then I'm gonna show you the house. I do have an appointment at 2, which kind of popped up last minute, or else I could take even more time to show you the plaza, but I'm just gonna do a little quick drive-by and then give you the walkthrough of the house. So this puts us on 301. It's a very busy road. It's a commercial road. Lots of restaurants and stuff along the way here. And this is the plaza to the left. There's this exit to get into the plaza, and then the next exit is going to be to Egret, or it's another road, but it's to take it to Egret. So I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to see what I can show you. This to the right, that's recently popped up, Dunkin' Donuts, and some other stores there in the back. That's all pretty new. Here's the plaza. This is the grocery store. Publix is our major food chain. There's also Shop and Save. So it does have Publix there. There's a Chinese place. There's Starbucks, Pizza Hut, Subway. So definitely some restaurants. I guess this I see it says Pavilion, so Pavilion might be the name of this plaza. You might be able to look up the Pavilion online and see every store that is located in the Pavilion. If it's a house of interest, of course, or a neighborhood of interest, you might be able to really see what is in this plaza by looking up the Pavilion. I'm guessing. I also see Pavilion here, and what we're going to, with the neighborhood we're going to, is the Pavilion, but maybe it's all tied to this shopping center. You see it's quite large, and then and that's the way in. So if you were to walk to it, you'd basically walk in right here, this sideway. Now there's homes on both sides of here. All of this is considered the Pavilion, and we're half a mile to the house, so it's a little more than a half a mile to that plaza on foot. And you can see we're going to be taking a right here in a second. This home was built in 2000, I believe. And we're looking for 9010. Now these homes are closer to each other. A lot of these developers, they're cute. They keep the pricing down. They put the homes really close to each other. It's hard to get elbow room. The last house had a little bit better elbow room. Well, it definitely had better elbow room. It was decent. Let me see. So I'm looking for 9010. Hold on. I'm not even on the right street. I gotta take a right, so. Okay, so it's on this street right here. 9010 is what we want. Looks like it's going to be right there. All right, let me just back up. All right, I'm gonna. I have to use my phone to get into the house, and then I'll shoot a video inside the house.